Good morning. Oh my gosh, it's already Friday. Let me move this back to where it goes. I was on a conference call last night and I was reading comments as they were coming through, and so I moved it all close. How are you guys? I've got some backgrounds painted, which I'm kind of excited about. I freaking love this one. Yeah, I've got another one over here. I'll show you guys. This one is awesome. It's gigantic. This one's gonna be wings because it's huge. I'm really excited about that one. I have been in creativity mode. Hello, as you guys come on, say hi. I love to hear where you guys are from. You know, how's your Friday going? All of that good stuff. And we have a really good topic today, which is funny because I started to go live and then one of my dear friends was live and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go watch her because she always has such epic things to say. You know, she's a professional network marketer just like I am. And I mean, her team is growing like crazy. And I don't come on and, you know, do the whole, I'm gonna tell you how to be successful in your network marketing business, because I truly believe that what we do with our mind is what determines our success in anything that we do. And so whether that be a mom, whether that be a 9-to-5, whether that be a college student, whether that be, you know, a professional network marketer, an athlete, businesswoman, entrepreneur, whatever it is. Good morning, Trista. I honestly believe that what goes on between our ears is so important that it determines our success, right? And I have been working on me for a very, very long time. I have a long way to go, as do we all. But it starts with taking action. It starts with, you know, figuring out what you want to change about your life. And what do you want to change about your life? What do you want your vision to look like? That's why I named my company Vision for Your Life, because it's your life. You have to have a vision. You're the captain of your ship. And sometimes we have to sit down and take some action steps and work towards our goals, right? So I wanted to talk to you guys about rituals. Who has a ritual? If you have a ritual, hashtag ritual, because, you know, there's a lot of things that we do every single day that are part of our normal ritual, but are they getting you to where you want to go? Are they taking you to the next step of your adventure? Are they leveling you up on the staircase of life, right? Or are they continuously keeping you where you're at? Or worse, are they continuously pulling you back down? Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning. If you guys are on and want to click the share button, that would be amazing. If you're watching this live, hashtag live. If you're watching this on the replay, hashtag replay. I am excited about life. And it's Friday, Freedom Friday, man. Phew. It's amazing to live in the country we live and the life that we live and the place that we live. My dogs are in the background running around the basement. Hey, girls, Maisie, go upstairs. They look at this like their big playground. Go upstairs. So where are you guys tuning in from? What is the weather like where you are? It is a beautiful Friday. Yay, live. I love it. Okay, let's get started with this. Rituals are super, super important. Whether that ritual be waking up in the morning, that's a ritual. You woke up. Like, that's pretty awesome. To, you know, pat yourself on the back and congratulate yourself. There are rituals that will advance you and help you. Good morning, Lana. Good morning, Ashley. How are you? Okay, so outside of your routine, what do you do? This is what are you thinking about? What are you saying to yourself? You know, how are you feeling every single day? Because a ritual helps you define your life. It helps you put into perspective what it is that we are accomplishing in our daily lives. So just like when you start a business, most people start a business and they have a business plan. What's your life plan? What kind of a plan do you see yourself having for your life? Do you want to be the best mother, the best father, the best, you know, do you want to be the best waitress that there is out there? Do you want to be the best network marketer? Do you want to be your version of the best, right? We're not getting into compare-itis because there's always going to be somebody doing more, better, and faster than you are, right? So don't compare yourself to anyone else. But showing up is like the number one thing you can do for yourself, right? Just showing up. And that is showing up for yourself. So what are your rituals? Do you wake up in the morning and count your the things you're grateful for? Do you go straight to your kids and make sure they know that they're loved and supported on this adventure of their life? Gratitude is huge. Journaling is huge. Do you do something for your body? One of the things that I started a very long time ago was walking. I absolutely love to get out in nature, to go out and step onto this great earth, breathe in fresh air, pay attention to the birds and the trees, and, you know, look at the clouds and all that stuff. Cleaning. Do you go through your space and make it an environment that makes you feel better, more organized? I'm reading a book called The Magic of Tidying Up. I've read this book like 3 or 4 times. It came in my Sparkle Hustle Grow box this month, and absolutely incredible to be reminded. And I did a live a couple days ago. I showed you guys my space down here. I am working on getting it cleaned up, right? I'm getting it organized. I have to go get a table and some more totes and, you know, just organizing my stuff, because a lot of the stuff that's in my basement is from my dad, Christmas stuff, you know, all of that stuff. So getting things organized is super, super important, because if you're not organized in your space, you're not organized in your brain. One of the first things I do every week on a Monday, I go through my car and make sure that my car is clean, the trash is out, the kids' clothes are out, the toys are out, right? Like, because my kids are amazing at cluttering up a space. The next thing is I have a routine for years and years and years. Good morning, Shay. I was not able to keep up on my life. I was not able to keep up on my laundry. I was not able to keep up on putting it away. I was not able to keep up on keeping trash cans emptied and dishes done in the sink. When I came up with a routine, a ritual for that, I can literally clean, because I have a designated time frame for each area in my home. My whole entire home is clean and organized, and once you keep up on it, it's so much easier, you guys. I just went through some of my cupboards and realized that I had kind of been slacking on that aspect of my life, and now I open my cupboards and I feel there's space, right? It's not all cluttered and a mess, which is so nice. Okay, meditation. Are you sitting in meditation? Are you sitting with the most important person in your life? That's you. Are you sitting with you and allowing yourself to clear your thoughts and clear your mind and all of that good stuff? How you come up with rituals is super, super important, because you have to determine what makes you you. What is it that makes me me? I have to have self-care. I have to have organization. I have to have a connection with myself in order for me to be able to hear all the noise in the outside world clearly, right? Hey, I totally need organization, or boom, thrown in and start over. Just throw it all away and start over. You know, that actually would make you feel less than, right? Because if we get rid of all the stuff that we've worked so hard for, you know, there would be this hole there. And that's one of the things I love the TV show Hoarders, because, and not saying that you're a hoarder, but I love what they do to actually categorize in their brain, getting rid of and sorting important, not important, keep, give away, sell. You know, that's something I love to do. I love to go through my stuff, and if this doesn't serve me anymore, can it serve someone else, right? And we have now technology. You can put stuff on a yard sale site on Facebook and you can sell things. Good morning, guys. Thank you so much for jumping on. If you're jumping on, #live, tell me where you're at. What's the weather like where you are? We're talking about rituals. We're talking about things that make you advance in your betterment every single day as the person you are. Good morning, Jesse. Okay, so are you working towards a goal? Are you setting yourself a goal, some sort of a goal? Like, this week, my basement will be clean. This week, my basement will be organized, right? So I will start that this afternoon, and by this time next Friday, everything that I put into my ritual will be accomplished, because I've set myself a goal, and it's not a difficult goal. Like, I'm not going to set a goal that I'm going to go talk to 500 people by today at 3 o'clock, right? Like, it's not a feasible goal, and it would actually make me feel less than if I did that. Live from Bartley, Nebraska. Sunny and supposed to be a high of 96. Oh my gosh, it's finally starting to warm up here too after that gigantic hailstorm. So Ask yourself what is really important and then have the courage to build your life around that answer. I love, love, love that. What is it that is important to you? There is a book. It's called 52 Weeks of Happiness, and it's basically setting, and I think I have that book down here actually. No, I took it upstairs because I've been writing my list. But write list, right? What is it that is really important to you? Is it really important for you to have cleanliness in your life? Then that is something you should start working on. Not that it's going to be perfect and you're going to have this immaculate house or be able to maintain that immaculate house in the next 5 days, right? But set yourself a goal. Clean out one closet this week. Clean out one drawer. Clean out one portion of a space. Organize something in your life and then pay attention to how you feel when you do that. So what is important to you? For me, importance is helping other people. Launching my coaching business was extremely important to me. Matter of fact, it was so important to me that I was willing to allow everything that I had built up into that point to dissipate, to remove itself from my life. And I love the saying that I keep seeing on my Facebook and Instagram feed, right? Like, because it's showing up for me essentially. People do not leave your life. Situations do not leave your life. God removes them. God takes them away from your space so that you can then find new people, new experiences, new adventure, new excitement to fill that space. So you can take that in anything. If you're going to throw away a bunch of stuff, it's not necessarily being removed for your life because it needs to go away. It's being removed so that you can fill it with something new, so that you can put something new into that space that's going to bring you closer to the goal that you have set for yourself. So ask yourself, what is really important to me? Do you have a journal? Do you have a piece of paper? Do you have something you can write this stuff down on? And when you sit to write it down, is it difficult for you to figure out what is important to me? Do you think, oh, this would be important for my husband, or this would be important to my kids, or this would be important for my church, or this would be important for my business, but what is important to me? Once you can get into the mindset of figuring out what's important to you as the person, as the genuine soul, as the human on this planet, you can then take it out further and further and start to assist in making other people happy by you being happy yourself, right? Okay, when you're clear on your intention, you take inspired action. Let's talk about inspired action. Have you ever wanted to do something and you have literally had to motivate yourself to the point where you were dragging? Good morning, Arizona. That is what my life used to be like. I used to have to try to motivate myself. I used to have to try to come up with reasons to wake up in the morning or to, get dressed or to clean my house. It was a chore. It was like pulling one tiny little hair out of your head at a time. That is miserable pain, right? When you take inspired action, it's because it motivates, it fuels your soul. It brings up this intense desire to accomplish something. And then you get really excited about it. I pressure washed my driveway the other day. And this is totally a hashtag side note. Hashtag side note. I wanted to be able to pull in my garage and feel at peace when I pulled in, because every time I pulled into my driveway, I kept thinking, oh my gosh, I need to do this. I need to clean my space. I need to organize our garage, because it's the first thing I see when I pull in. Can you imagine that energy that I was bringing onto my body? Every time I pulled in my garage, I was feeling like I was lacking organization. I was feeling less than clean or less than organized. So I got excited. I got the girls, we got soap, we played with chalk first, we made a huge mess, right? So that we could actually see that we were cleaning. Then we organized the garage, put the bikes where they needed to go, because there was 500 bikes laying around our garage. Oh my gosh, Chris, thank you so much for being here. You are always on fire, my friend, and I'm so grateful I have met you through this adventure called life. Yes, Tristan, side note. So I started, right? We started this adventure. And by the time I was done, I was so motivated. I went into my kitchen and went through all the drawers in the bottom part of my house, right? I went through the cupboard under the sink that just gets every cleaning supply thrown in. And then I went through my drawers and I wiped them all out. And I was so inspired by the action I took to clean my garage and pressure wash my driveway that I ended up doing more because it was inspired action, and I felt so fulfilled at the end of the day. I actually ended up washing all of my plants. I ended up, like, it was an intense cleaning organizational day, and now when I pull into my garage, not only am I fulfilled with the cleanliness and organization, I am keeping up on it. My kids are helping keep up on it, and it has inspired this action to have this organization in our space, right? Which is just phenomenal, because that then led to me creating a chore board for my kids to put their laundry away and assist me. Cadence is learning how to do laundry. She's 9 years old, you guys, and she's doing laundry. Like, these are important things because of an inspired action. So when you are clear on your intention, what is the intention? I wish I had a Webster's dictionary. Intention, it's creating the desire to fulfill something, right? What is your intention? That is what inspires you to take action. So what is it that you want to have happen? If you want to move, if you want to have a successful business, if you want to be organized, if you want to, to build a family, if you want to get married, if you want to buy a home, you've got to set that intention so that there is a desired, an inspired action that happens with that, right? So if I just go through life and I don't ever want to accomplish anything, I'm basically going to allow the waves of the ocean to push me wherever it wants. And I promise you, it doesn't have my best interest at heart. I'm going to end up in the rocks or end up getting a wave knocking me over and sinking my ship, right? So we have to have an intention. This is where rituals come in. This is the point of my life. We have to set the intention and then do the things ritualistically that will bring us to that desired goal, to that intention, to that thing that we seek, right? So I'm going to read you this whole quote. When you're clear on your intention, you take inspired action that is in alignment with your words and your truth. Have you ever set a goal for yourself and it wasn't really what you wanted to accomplish? It was what somebody else thought you should do. It was what other people were pushing on you. It was not yours. It was not truthful for you, and it was not in alignment. Do you guys know alignment? When your car is out of alignment, like, seriously, nothing about your car works right. It's the most miserable, uncomfortable journey, and you actually do damage to the vehicle when you drive it when the tires are out of alignment, right? So once you become in alignment with your truth, your intention, and it creates this inspired action, you also quickly manifest what you desire because you are clearly putting out words and actions that are in alignment with the things you want to attract in your life. So how fast do you want to move out of that apartment? How fast do you want to have that money in your bank account so you can buy that brand new kitchen table? How quickly do you want your life to change? I love the fact that you put a laughy emoji, Shay. Like, we have to make this fun. We have to make this enjoyable, or we don't want to do anything, right? So here's some tips, okay? I love Sparkle Hustle Grow. If you guys have never heard of this, I don't have one of the boxes down here. They send you a book and little tools. Like, this is a little book that came in my Sparkle Hustle Grow box this month, and it also came with this cool pretty pink pen, right? So I have all the tools I need, and it's called a daily agenda. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is this amazing book. It's by TF Publishing. You can get them on tfpublishing.com. I'm not affiliated with this website, but this is genius, okay? This is something that I seriously wish I had my whole life, honestly. It is a book, and I'm just going to go back to, it looks like it was Tuesday last week. So it says AM, PM, and then etc., right? So like anything else that comes up. You can write your own times. This is one of the hardest things for me. When I get a planner that has times already set and there's so many gaps in the time, I feel like I'm not doing enough, right? Which I'm an overachiever. So if there's any kind of blanks in a space, I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to fill that with something. So this is genius because you get to write your own times down. So I woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning and my plan was to tan. I got the girls to school at 8 o'clock. I walked at 8:30. I did my live on Facebook in my group at 9 o'clock. I cleaned at 10 and I finished my laundry. And then at noon, I did lunch. And then at 3 o'clock, I went and got my kids. And in between that, I was working, right? Which I didn't write that down. And then I was reminded that I had a session with a client at 4 o'clock that afternoon. So this is genius. This is basically an intention list. And so now I've gotten it to where I come into the front and I can literally write down the things that I have coming up. It's my intention to complete, right? So I intend to complete my basement and get it fully organized to the capacity where I can work functionably by tonight or by Friday of next week, which I'll finish it today because I'm an overachiever, right? But we've got to set ourselves some rituals. We have to set ourselves some intentions so that we can take desired action, right? I desire this to happen, so therefore I'm going to take action on it, and this is how it will come up. Now, here's the thing. Some of us have no motivation, right? Some of us are barely surviving. We're definitely not thriving in our own personal life, right? So how do you decide what you're going to accomplish? My main point of all of this is to take small, insignificant steps. Things that you think would be seemingly so insignificant that they would not make any kind of change. Pick one drawer in your kitchen. Pick do one push-up, right? Go for a block, like a walk around one block. Do something that is so, you would think this would never change my life. How is organizing one kitchen drawer going to change my life? But here's the thing. Take one step. That's it. That is what I want to challenge you guys to do today. Take one step and then write down in your journal, on a piece of paper, in a notebook, on your computer, on your phone, how you felt after you accomplished one thing. If your goal is to lose weight, if your desire is to get fit, it is so imperative that you take that first step. And it can't be too difficult or you'll feel like a failure when you decide to not do that thing, right? Waking up 15 minutes every day to do gratitude and set my intentions for the day has been life-changing. That's it right there, Chris. Like, you guys read Chris's, he's already taken the inspired action. He's already been doing this. It has been life-changing for him. Now imagine what your life would be like if it changed in a life-changing way by waking up 15 minutes early every day. I could wake up 15 minutes earlier every day and accomplish one more thing, right? And if 15 minutes is too scary for you, take 5 minutes. Wake up 5 minutes earlier. I want to get down at least another 10 pounds and I will be down under my weight before I started having children. Awesome. Kayla, take one inspired action that you haven't already taken and accomplish that. I'm going to walk up my stairs one extra time today. I'm going to sit down and do 10 crunches today. I'm going to, walk one more row over when I park at the grocery store. Whatever it is, you have to start by taking one step. And this is so simple. When you break this down and you look at your life and you say, okay, I could put away all my picture frames today. If that is my goal, because I've got like 15, 20, 30 picture frames down here from when we moved from house to house. They're all stacked up, right? Which is unorganized and they need a place, which I can't put them on my walls in my basement because it's not finished yet. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to put away all of my picture frames today. They will all have a home. Might even put some up for sale because I don't really need them anymore, right? So I want you guys to put in the comments, whether you're watching this on the replay, whether you're watching this with me live, what is one thing that you are going to take action on today? What's one inspired action that you're going to take today that will help you get closer to your intention? Because this is how we start, right? We have to have a goal and then we have to take inspired action on it. And set yourself a time frame. If you want to move out of the place you're living, you want to move out by December 1st. That is the goal. That is the intention. Okay, what am I going to do to help myself get to that space? I'm going to look at houses every single day. I'm going to find the perfect place for me and my family to move in that is the exact right price that I need. Whether that's $200 or $2,000 per month. That's what I'm going to do. And then watch what happens when you add those inspired actions on top of having that intention. It's like you become a magnet for the desire that you have in the world. It's almost like there's like this tunnel that forms itself for you just to walk this perfect path. Now, here's where it gets complicated. We have doubt, and we have adversity, and we have obstacles that hit us. This is where positivity will help you. This is where your rituals of gratitude, your rituals of working out, your rituals of meditation will help keep you in that positive state of mind to focus on the intention. Focus on the intention, keep the positivity flowing in. The obstacle is meant to help you. The obstacle is meant to assist you on your path. And sometimes those obstacles look really hard, right? You get fired from your job. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? How am I going to get in that brand new house that I said I was going to get into in December when I just lost my job? That was my income. How is this going to help me? Okay, positivity, everything is happening for me. Maybe I can look at homes in a place where I've always wanted to live and find a job that's the perfect fit for me, right? We have to see the positive side of it, understand that the obstacle that is hitting us is happening for a reason, and then move forward, right? Keep walking towards that intention. Keep doing those rituals, because that is where you will see the success happen for you. All right. I hope that this live helped somebody. I hope it created value for you. If it did, drop #value in the comments. Feel free to share it. I love getting in touch with all these brand new people. Almost maxed out on friends again on Facebook. So I'm going to have to actually go through and delete a whole bunch of inactive people. My delete yourself post didn't work. I actually got a ton of new friend requests, which is crazy. Kayla says, you inspire me and I love the energy you give off when I watch your lives. Thank you, my dear. I'm so happy you're here with us. And you know, we're all inspiring in our own way. And you know, the world needs more of us to be ourselves. And I finally feel like I can be myself after so many years of trying to be somebody I wasn't, right? It wasn't in alignment with who I was. And it was not easy. I promise you, nothing about this is easy. It's simple. It's simple to say, you know, the 5 people you hang around with bring you your success level. But when you look at the 4 people you're hanging around right now, and you don't want to say goodbye to them, you don't want to disconnect yourself from them because you love them. But if you want to get to your intended goal, those 4 people might not still be here with you when you get to your place. They might not be there with you at the very end of your intention. And that's okay, because they came when they were supposed to. They were there while they were supposed to be there. And then now you get to move forward and have amazing new relationships come in, right? Same with your job, same with your home, same with your, all of it. It is all meant for a purpose. And this is huge with relationships, huge. Your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife, right? You've got to have intentions and grow together, or you might grow apart. Awesome, Amanda. You're so inspiring. Thank you so much, Chris, for being here. I'm so blessed that I'm connected to you and our beautiful tribe. I'm not even kidding you. It has shifted so much for me. Get connected to a tribe, you guys. Get connected to people that love you and inspire you and assist you on your path, because they will lift you up and inspire you at your worst. They will love you without judgment, and it doesn't have to be in your area. I found a tribe on Facebook, of all places, where I actually finally feel at home. And it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Thrive Tribe. It is, I think it's so funny that it's called the Thrive Tribe, because that is just so in alignment, right? Like, it's just insane how that works. So you guys have a wonderful day. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. And I hope you have a blessed weekend. Set your intentions. You know, you can comment in the comments, what is the inspired action you want to take for your intention? Because it will change your whole life. You will become a magnet for the desire that you seek. It's incredible.